Hey Steve, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try and do a VEDA. What's a VEDA, you ask? Well, a VEDA is basically an acronym for Vlog Every Day. So basically I'm going to vlog on one random topic every day, and then I'm going to cut them all together and post them to you. Let's get to it. So I gathered from the news today that TSB is back. Yes, that TSB. But TSB, of course, was bought by Lloyds in 1995, hence the two banks on the marketplace back in Barton merged together. Another interesting tidbit that I didn't know when I was a kid, TSB stands for Trustee Savings Bank. It's really not quite as interesting now than wondering what the letters were when I was a kid. So anyway, advertisements were all over most of the main advertising places in the underground and also in the newspaper, which I am showing to you currently. Basically, it was decided last year that TSB would be sold off due to the fact that the government earned a 43% stake in Lloyds TSB. So yeah, a sweet piece of nostalgia came out of that financial ruin. So while at work today, there was a guy compiling some information for a talk that was going on at the Tory Party conference. It was regarding the matter of the Muslim vote in the UK and how it may well affect the next election. Anyway, I don't know many of the main details because I just kind of caught the guy as he was working. However, if he's in again, I'll try and get some more information on that because I think it'd be a very interesting vlog topic. Also, by the way, this was the scene that greeted me this morning when I got my usual underground on London Bridge. As a result of this scene, I was like, screw this for a game of soldiers, and went the long way around, as you do. Hey Steve, got my Prague t-shirt on here. Check it out. So today I was making a video package to do with an incident in Bosnia. It was to do with this massacre that happened called the Srebrenica massacre in July of 1995. Serbian Bosnians drove 6,000 ethnic Bosniaks into a UN compound that was guarded by Dutch soldiers. After a 2-day standoff, the Dutch soldiers ultimately capitulated and then gave them over to the Serbs, which led to many, many deaths and burials and mass graves. By the way, Steve, just to emphasise, this happened in our lifetime. This happened while we were at primary school. Anyway, the story we're focusing on is the story of a man called Hasan Juhanovic, who was a UN interpreter at the time. Because he worked for the UN, he was allowed to stay despite being an ethnic Bosniak, but his parents and brother were not. So the refusal of the Dutch government to allow his parents to stay in the compound resulted in their deaths. Now, it took more than a decade for his case to come to an end, but it did on Friday, and it's now paved the way for many, many more cases of this sort from Bosnian victims. But the story just goes to show, Steve, that intervention is never a very easy business. But hey, on a lighter note, look, cows! Hey Steve, so today is the day that I realised that I'm going to go with my 3-minute 30 limit for this video, so get a punishment ready, but just want to let you know, first of all, go suck it. So anyway, today was very interesting. I helped out with an interview. Yeah, it was at the Department for International Development in Westminster. It was with one of the junior ministers there, a man called Alan Duncan MP. You might remember him from Have I Got News For You. Anyway, it was all very simple and straightforward. We were just questioning him about international aid to Syria and, you know, the implications of that. But I have to say, one of the jarring things was when we got into his office and I went through the door and then looked at the mirror just above, and then I saw behind me there was a huge picture of you-know-who. Yeah, this is a Tory office. Hey Steve, I'll do this response in a minute, but first I'm going to get some food. So in the first, for me on YouTube, I'm going to relay some news to you. I may well not be going back to my job next week. Just kidding, I'm not that worried. Now this is for a number of reasons, which I'm not going to go into because I may well possibly get this next week, I don't know. One of the prime reasons is just simply that the management style is chaotic, to understate it. Which is a great shame because, you know, some of the stuff they do is actually very interesting and, you know, reasonable, and I enjoyed it there. However, ultimately this doesn't come down to whether I enjoy it or not, it comes down to simply economics. But the thing that frustrates me about the situation is I'm in a halfway house of may get paid, may not get paid. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I think it'll be a shame because it's something I really enjoy, and I enjoy the people I work with, and on a good day, it was quite good. But also, because of the chaotic style, I wouldn't be too depressed if I went either. So there's a weird double thing going on here. But anyway, just so I don't leave this vlog on a damn beat, here is my parting gift to my colleagues. Steve, I hope you enjoyed watching this VEDA, and I look forward to your response.